Today's date is Sunday the 3rd of May 2020. We're going to just have a review of how my shares are performing, my portfolio of shares. I do this once a week to give you an insight to where we are. So looking at the portfolio, since I bought the shares, the value of the portfolio in total is up 8.76%, that's £37.33. I invested £426.33. The value is now £463.66. I'll just go through the shares I own. Admiral Group, they are a insurance company. Alphabet is the company which owns Google, and as you can see, I've got a fraction share in them, and they're up 8.32%. Amazon, we all know who Amazon are. They're up 26.84%. That's due to the lockdown and everyone's buying online, so Amazon's got very, very popular. Apple, we know Apple. Well, we're actually looking at my shares on an Apple phone, and I'm filming this on an Apple phone. So Apple is everywhere, and their share value's gone up 4.99%. Aston Martin, that's a UK-based British car manufacturer, sports car luxury manufacturer, who are really struggling at the moment, and as you can see, their struggle is reflected in the share price, which is down 78%. Boeing, I bought Boeing when they were down, but obviously they've gone down further. Obviously there's no end of problems now. It's the 737 MAX problem. And is it 737 or whatever the plane was, the MAX problem? They still haven't resolved that, and with the lockdown and the airlines not flying, there'll be less demand for new aeroplanes. BP, that's the British oil company nationwide, they're down 2.91%. Braemar Shipping, they charter ships amongst many other things, and I bought them because there was going to be a great demand for crude oil carriers to be used as storage, as there's a glut of oil on the market, but they're down 2.21%. British Land, the name sort of speaks for itself. This company invests in British property. They're down 36%. Brookfield Renewables, that's a buy order. That's an American Stock Exchange order, and as I say, today's Sunday, so they won't be purchased until Monday. And they invest in hydroelectric amongst other renewables, but I was quite taken by the fact that they invest in hydroelectric, which is makes a change from the solar and the wind turbines, which they also invest in. Cairn Energy is a UK-based oil company. They're up 21%. COCA-COLA, we all know who Coca-Cola is. That's never going to go away, but they are down 10% since I purchased. Enquest, that's another British-owned oil company, or a British-based oil company. They're up. Ford Motor Co, I think less demand for cars, and Ford might have lost its way a bit. They're down 17%. Hunting, that's another oil exploration company, UK based. They're down 7.89%. I thought they would have gone up, but never mind. Inivo Pharmaceutical, I bought them some time ago. They're up 24%, and I'll just tell you a bit about them. And you've got the one share in them. Company details, it says here quite briefly, Inovo Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, Inovio, is a late-stage biotechnology company which is involved in developing well, I can't read that, but you can see it, DNA, immunotherapies and vaccines focused on treating and preventing cancers and infectious diseases. The company's DNA based, and it goes on, so they are into the medical industry, and if they get a breakthrough on a certain medicine, they could be well positioned to make lots of money. So I invested in those, and they're up 24%. The London Stock Exchange, that's where a lot of my shares are traded. and there'll always be a need for the stock exchange, and they've gone up 26%, the shares in London Stock Exchange. MNG, they're down 25%, and what they do, they are a company details, is a United Kingdom based savings and investments company. So I don't know why I invested in those, but anyway, they're down. Nordex, I believe they are a I'll just double check. It's a German based holding company that invests in wind power systems, specialising in wind turbines. So there's obviously a room for them to expand, but they're down 3% since I invested. Nordic American tankers, they own Suezmax tankers. I believe they own 33. That's used for carrying crude oil, and these are the largest tankers that will go through the Suez Canal. At the moment, tankers are in demand as there's a glut of oil and that needs to be stored. They've gone up 116%. That's quite a good buy. Pharos Energy, that's a UK-based oil exploration company. Premier Oil, likewise. Rockhopper, yes, that's another UK-based oil exploration company. Solar Edge Technologies, that's an American-based company, and they specialise in one of them they invest in, they specialise in is inverters, which make solar panels work better, but they're down a little bit. Tritag Big Box, that's a UK-based company that owns warehouses for the like of Amazon and the like, and obviously there's a demand for warehousing space, but they're down 20% since I invested. Tullow Oil is a UK-based oil company that I invest in. They're doing quite well, up 57%. Vanguard, FTSE, all. What is that? Hang on to a quick look. That's a Vanguard. It's a it's a what do they call it? It's a exchange traded fund. It's a fund of funds, and that tracks the FTSE All Share Index. Walt Disney, the name speaks for itself. The Walt Disney Channel has been launched in the UK. Their shares have gone up, especially with the lockdown. Yamana Gold, they own gold mines. So their share price reflects the value of gold, which is going up. So I'm doing well on that one. And Zynga is got one share in this company, and Zynga Incorporated is a provider of social game services. The company develops, markets and operates social games as live service played on mobiles. So there's a lot of demand for games. Not that I particularly play games, but they're up 6%. So that's a review of the shares in my portfolio at the moment, and considering the market conditions, since I bought the shares, my portfolio value is up £37, which is 8.76%. So thank you for watching this slightly longer video, and I will see you next time.